At some point, the IRS decides it's time. And if you have a large IRA, that moment can change your entire tax picture. Required minimum distributions begin. And you don't really get to choose the timing, although it happens in your 70s, not because you need the money, but because the tax system does. Hi, I'm Hilary Hendershott. I'm the founder of Hendershott Wealth Management. We publish content to help you strengthen your financial life, grow your net worth, and feel supported through the moments that matter. If that's the kind of support you think you might be looking for, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Here's what this is going to look like for you in real life. You spent years being disciplined, saving, deferring taxes, growing your portfolio, and now those same accounts can force out large withdrawals whether you need them or not, which means a part of your financial life is no longer fully in your control. If your IRA is substantial in size, those distributions can be massive. They can be large enough to push you into higher tax brackets and trigger what many people don't see coming, and that's higher Medicare premiums. More of your Social Security also becomes taxable, and all because of income you didn't actually need to take. And that's why it can feel like a success penalty. So now here's the part that creates frustration. Once RMDs begin, your flexibility is limited. Yes, you can convert to a Roth, but that creates a large tax bill today. And if markets are strong, your IRA can grow faster than you're distributing it, which means the problem doesn't shrink, it compounds, like trying to drain a bathtub while the faucet's still running. So most people play defense. They look for ways to reduce this year's tax bill. Qualified charitable distributions are a good example. If you're charitably inclined, those can be very effective, but they don't let you preserve the wealth for yourself or your heirs. And they don't solve the underlying issue. They address this year. Again, not the underlying issue. So next year, the process starts again. There is another way to think about this, not as a single year problem, but as a coordinated strategy. Because if you step back, there are really two goals. You want to reduce future RMDs without creating an unnecessarily large tax bill today. You can accomplish this, and coordination matters. At a high level, Roth conversions move assets from future taxable distributions into a tax-free structure. That reduces RMD pressure later, but Roth conversions create income today. So the question becomes, how do you offset that income? Well, there are certain investment strategies that my team and I are using with clients now that can safely generate tax offsets that help reduce the tax impact of those conversions. What we're able to accomplish isn't eliminating taxes, it's deferring them and giving investors more control over when and how taxes show up. So more capital stays working for you instead of going to the IRS, and your future RMDs become more manageable. That's the shift from reacting each year to designing the outcome over time. At Hendershott Wealth Management, this is the lens we use. We call it ultra tax efficient wealth management. It's not a product, it is an ongoing process that coordinates these decisions across your entire financial life. So if you're looking at your IRA and starting to feel that loss of control, that's not unusual. It's a signal that the strategy needs to evolve. If you'd like help thinking through how this applies to your situation, you can go to hendershottwealth.com, click schedule a call, and fill out the contact form there. That's the best way to start a conversation with me and my team. It's a thoughtful, low-pressure meeting focused on understanding your situation and helping you decide what to do next. Thanks for being here.